And there I get home and my daughter's waiting for me. And when she tries to make contact with the dog, I see her face turn totally sad. And she looks right into my eyes, implying, "It's wrong, Mum. What have you done?" One day I was home alone and something said to me, "You need a dog in your life. A dog, a dog, a dog." And I found a website that looked fine with puppies for sale. So here I go to the place which already from the outside didn't give out a very welcoming impression. And there I had some sort of shock by the enormity of the noise and the barking. And there were dogs everywhere, and they were of all ages, everywhere, cages. And I felt horrible. The only thing I wanted was to flee as fast as possible. But at the moment of leaving, my eyes were caught by someone else's eyes. Those of that little dog in a corner who was the only one not barking. He was sitting askew, like twisted and bent. Later on, I gathered that he would certainly have been put down, because who would take a miserable puppy like that? But of course, at that moment, I could not leave him. It was also like love at first sight between him and me. And I left with him next to me. The dog was traumatised, shaking all the time. He was super scared of everything, especially anything with engines, because he'd been transported from country to country to arrive there as a young pup. He'd been split from his parents. And there I get home and my daughter's waiting for me, and when she tries to make contact with the dog, I see her face turn totally sad, and she looks right into my eyes, implying, "It's wrong, Mum. What have you done?" Of course, I took him to the vet as quickly as possible. His back and neck and sacrum were blocked. He was taken straight to an osteopath. And this man really, he produced a miracle, I think, for me. After that session with him, the dog was able to run and jump. And at that point, he expressed so much joy. He was showing off with his eyes, saying, look what I can do now, how I can play. But at the same time, psychologically, things were still very difficult. He was still scared of everything, and so I decided to take part in a weekend of animal communication. And when the group of people there saw Sammy's picture and looked into his being, it was finally decided to bring him and not a picture of him into the circle. And several people did their love healing, energy healing to him. My tip and my method was to play dog. I pretended I was a dog. I laid a blanket on the floor, which made him crazy with joy. I placed all sorts of little toys on the floor, like little twigs and things, bits of bones. And I went down to the floor, to his level, and I would roll on the floor with him and make little dog noises. And after that, he became more confident with other people. And now, in fact, I even think I'll put on the YouTube channel little moments of his life, like when he meets other dogs, or when he falls in the pond and learns to swim, or when he plays in the snow. All that because he's such a ray of sunshine. He shares his joy, and what I wish for you is also to benefit in your own way from the delight that Sammy brings, in spite of what he's gone through.